Hello. Uh, Today we're going to be presenting a lo-fi prototype demo of our ChefU app, which is the app that we have been working on for our EECS 497 project. So this app is basically an app that will help users who are the idea of cooking or have never cooked, or even for experienced chefs, people who know how to cook before, but like want to pick up new recipes, and it's like too much of a task to like read through recipe books or go online and watch a video. So this app was basically to help you through all that. Imagine like when you go to YouTube, which is like, and then watch a video, and like that's like the best way to like see a new recipe, which is someone showing it to you. Even then it's hard to follow if you're trying to do it on your own, because you would have to like pause and then rewind, and then in the middle of cooking you have to like go back steps and make sure you got it correct, and you have to like fumble around with your phone. All of this is so painful, and for that very reason, we've made the ChefU app, which will basically guide you through each individual step and hold your hand and tell you everything that you need to do. So, for for example, if you want, click on any. So right now, we have just like four sections that we set up as our own recipes, and we have a discovery and a section, because our plan is to make this a social platform in the future. It isn't ready yet because it's just a lo-fi prototype, but our plan is like for users to have their own for them to upload their own recipes, upload their own videos, upload their own steps, and then obviously it'll be reviewed and rated, and other users can interact with the recipe. They can approve the recipe, say how good it is, upload their own, take ideas from it, etc., etc. So we plan on making this a social platform in the future. For now, as a lo-fi prototype, we uploaded some of our recipes on our own just to show you what it's going to look like. So for that reason, the discovery section and the subscribe section does not have anything right now, because we will also take into account your user statistics and what you prefer, what you don't prefer, what you might like, what you might dislike, and recommend things from that later on. But we don't have that ready yet. So for now, we just have the four sections, and you can, if for example, if you want, you can click on any of them, whatever you feel like. Okay, so as you can see, there's a chicken curry recipe with a description. So if you want to click, if you want to cook it, or like if you want to take a look, you can click on it, and then I'll show you.
Okay. So I can see the title of the dish and a short description.
Hmm.
So I'll have to click on this card. I see.
You can click on the picture, you can click on the text, anything. Like overall, the entire thing is clickable. If you just touch it, it'll take you to the steps.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, so you can see each thing is given as an individual step. So the first step is telling you to gather what ingredients you need, and the second steps will tell you step by step exactly what you need to do. So as you can see, there's a speaker icon. So when you click on those, it'll give you a text to speech. It's not implemented right now, but that's what we plan on doing in the future. And you can see the small clock icon as well, which is meant to be a timer. Now the timer comes in handy, and it'll help you a lot, because a lot of cooking sections have a specific timer where you're like you have to do this for some minutes, some amount of minutes. So if you go to like step 8, for example, in this, um, you see that it says saute the onions and ginger for 4 minutes. So say you started the cooking process and you went step by step. When you go to step 7 and you click on next, by the way, there is going to be an option for you to like go to the next step. So when you go to the next step or previous step or whatever, like if you want to review something. So when you go to the next step, say in step 8, it'll give you the option to start the timer. And like we even plan on like not just making it like clickable, you can also like speak to it. So like it'll take an input. So say if you say start timer, it'll start the timer for 4 minutes. Like it will speak to you that you have to saute it for 4 minutes. So when you say ready or start timer or next, it will start the timer for 4 minutes, and then after 4 minutes, it'll tell you to stop sauteing the onions and go into the next step. So then you can go next, and then you can keep on cooking. So for example, again in step 11, when you're done adding all these things, it'll tell you to cook for 3 minutes. So you just let it rest for 3 minutes. Like it'll tell you in detail, and the timer will start for you and then stop for you as required. So like this, it'll basically hold your hand and do all this and help you through the cooking process. If you go back and you can check in other recipes as well and whatnot. So yeah.
Okay. Uh, Okay, I see. There's okay.
Yep. So yeah, this is basically what the app's gonna do. It's gonna help you. So for our future prospects, we do plan on making this a social media platform. So instead of just us, we just uploaded a preliminary recipe, but we also plan on like collaborating with like big like content creators who are big on like cooking and recipes and whatnot, and we plan on collaborating with them so that they can come and fill in this platform with preliminary steps and recipes to help get a lot of users interaction. And then hopefully with future users that you can upload your own recipes, something that's creative, something that no one has heard of, something international and whatnot. And then we even plan on adding future languages and whatnot. So everything together will come together to make this app that will basically help you cook anything and everything that you want. And it's going to be very easy and very simple for you. Uh, I hope you liked it, and I hope the interface is easy and simple enough for you to understand, and are able to go through it. So, do you have any thoughts on the app?
I think it looks interesting. But so I see there's like a daily uh option. So there's like a daily recipe option. So is that just
Mhm.
going to like recommend you recipes what based on like what time of the day, or just like it'll just randomize some things and it'll
So,
just yeah.
the daily option here is basically for things that you would cook daily. For example, omelet.
Okay.
The long options are things that will take some time, but they're like for like a lot of people, or if you want to like meal prep or something. The medium is something like that, quick is something like that. So yeah, there right now we just have the four sections and the discovery and the subscribe, but in future we'll have many more options like in the morning like breakfast or lunch or dinner or like Chinese food or Japanese food or Mexican food or Italian food or barbecue or like all these suggestions, all everything. There will be more categories that comes by, and there will be like a system for you to create your account and create your own preferences, your recommendations. If you're a vegetarian or if you're gluten free, if you're a vegan, or if you're like allergic to something, you can have all those preferences, select those. So the app will not recommend things that you don't eat and will recommend things that you are more likely to eat and you're more likely to like depend based on your preferences.
Okay, I see.
So
And
yeah.
I see that there's also a subscribes section here. So
Mhm.
is that just going to be like recommending me like recipes from like other users or like other you know
Correct. So when we make it a social platform like YouTube, you will be able to subscribe to content creators who are uploading a lot of recipes. So if you say you like a content creator's recipes a lot, like for example Gordon Ramsay, say if Gordon Ramsay uses this app and he uploads a lot of recipes and you specifically like his a lot, you can subscribe to him and his recipes will show up in this section. So you'll be able to like look at them and click on them and then see what he's uploading, see what he's cooking, take his suggestions, and then go step by step and learn from it.
oh okay, I see. So it's sort of like Spotify or YouTube where you
Yeah.
okay, you would
Yep.
like or subscribe to users and you'll see their newest work in the feed. Okay, I see.
Correct.
Okay, that's a very nice feature. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay.
That's all I have for the
Cool. I
questions.
hope you liked it.
Thank you.
Thank you.